Hey everyone, welcome to day 6 of the XD Daily Creative Challenge. My name is Melody Sabori. I am your host. Hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you all for joining me on this amazing Tuesday morning. It's really hot in San Francisco where I'm streaming from. Let me know where you're all watching from. Hello Alba, Cindy, Ariana, Jacqueline, Cars, Lindsay, hey Tim, Anna, Snehal, Aurora, Marilyn, thank you. There's so many of you in here. Let me know where you're all watching from, and I'm so glad to have you here. And I'm excited to kick off day 6. I can't believe it's already been 6 days of this challenge. It's been really fun so far. Yay, Ariana, it's nice and hot in LA too. Yes, I bet it is really hot over there. Cool, how's everyone's morning? Did anyone watch the E3 Nintendo Direct this morning? I was watching it and I'm super excited for the games coming out. Let me know if anyone else watched that. I can't wait for the new Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. I can't wait. Yay. Okay, let's jump into the challenge. So if you head over to the landing page, which is behance.net/challenge/xd, you can find out all the information for how this challenge works, and basically each day you'll get a new prompt and you can work on it and connect with our community in Discord, get feedback, and at the end of the 9 days you'll have a project to showcase on your portfolio, which is super exciting. And also every day I will be live to give you some inspiration and kind of walk through how I would go about solving the problem. Marilyn's watching from Michigan. Ooh, that's so cool. It's nice to know that it's beautiful over there. I've never visited Michigan, but hopefully one day I will. So if we scroll down, we can see all of the challenges that we have had so far. And if you're just joining us, you can start on any day if you don't want to start from the beginning. What's great is we do have the files that I've worked on each day for you to use if you don't want to start from the beginning. So if you actually click on the Get Started button, you will be directed to this Dropbox link. And if you open this, which I have already opened over here, you'll see a nice overview of all of the challenges that we've had. So since we're on day 6, we have these unlocked, and then these are still locked, so there's 3 days left. Dun, dun, dun. But we have some inspiration, and then if you look at the very top, it's kind of hidden, but it says Get Melody's live stream file. So if you head to this link, which I will show in 1 second, you will have access to all of my files that I've worked on. Oh, hi, Chris. Thank you. Chris Cannon is one of the mentors, and he's been on Adobe Live. He's a mentor in Discord. But yeah, so you'll have access to my files if you want to start on day 5, or you don't want to start from the beginning, you have access to that. And once again, that is available in the Get Started file. So yeah, and let me show Discord really fast. So maybe we can share the Discord link. Paco, please. Okay, sorry. Well, I'll show you that in a second, but this is Discord. I think we have 6,900 people. I forgot to check how many we have this morning, but hopefully we can get it to 7,000 soon. Yay, thank you. So this is the link to join our Discord community. It is bit.ly/xd discord, and make sure the X and D are capitalized. And if you head over to this link, you can sign up. And thank you, Tim, for posting the link. Tim is amazing as always. But yes, join our Discord. We have a great community. We have some awesome mentors, Chris Cannon, who's in the chat, Tim, who's also in the chat, Peter Del Tondo. We have ExoPixel or Marissa, and also Howard is in there. Tim's saying 6,967 people. Oh my God, we're so close to 7,000. I hope we can get to it tomorrow, maybe, who knows. But yes, I highly recommend joining our Discord. We have the design feedback channel, which is where our mentors will be giving feedback, as well as the community members. I've noticed a lot of people giving each other feedback, and it's really great to see. And it's also so nice to see everyone's challenges that you've all been working on. And yeah, there's so many on here. And then we also have chat and ask a question, tips and tricks. So lots of fun stuff over in Discord. Yeah, so let's switch over to XD and I can get started on today's challenge, which is how to help the customer if they ordered the food to a wrong address. And I can imagine that that would be really frustrating if you're ordering food and you're really hungry and you realize you accidentally have it delivered to the wrong address. So what we're going to work on today is how can we add to this experience to prevent any frustrations from happening. And so I have some inspiration from other apps, and something that they do is a quick pop-up that says, are you sure you want your order delivered here? It looks like you're a bit far. And I think that's a really good indicator. But since we've already done kind of the overlay pop-up type of thing, which is what you would do in this case, just a timed overlay if you wanted to show this little alert. But we're gonna do something a little different, but kind of similar to what we've done in the previous days. So I'm gonna get started. I have this screen, which I believe this is from yesterday. All the days are kind of meshing together, but I think this is from yesterday where we placed the order. So I'm gonna take this and kind of edit it. So we're gonna imagine the user placed their order and this is their current order receipt right now. So I'm gonna hide the menu with Command apostrophe, which I recently learned. And then I'm going to change the title here to current order. And then basically I'm not gonna do too much different to this screen. I'm gonna change this button as well. Yeah. And just bring this down. And then something that I kind of want to change is to, instead of having a time, I just want to say like maybe 30 to 40 minutes. So in case that the food isn't delivered at the exact time, the customer won't be too upset. So I'm just gonna change that. And then I'm just gonna add one little thing that says update address, and I'm gonna use an orange color to kind of make it stand out. So in case the user needs to update their address, I think adding this button right underneath where it says delivering to could be a good way for them to quickly update it. But if you guys have any suggestions on where would be the best place to put this little alert, like, oh, I need to update my address, let me know. And I'm also excited to see how you all interpret this challenge, because it can be challenging to know where to put stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna add this here, bring this back up, and then, so instead of place order, I'm gonna write track order, because this is a current order and in case they wanna see where their order is. Then I also made new components that are basically the same as the sign up and sign in components from the first day, but I just made it the dark color. Oh, and then I'm gonna have contact help in case they need help, which we will do that screen later on. So for the update address, I would like to do a artboard overlay. So I'm just gonna do a new artboard. And then I'm actually gonna put it over here so I can make sure it fits. Okay, and then I always forget to add the X on artboards or on overlays, so I'm gonna add this first so I don't forget. And then I'm gonna change this color to this dark color right here. And then I'm going to show my layers really fast by doing Shift Command apostrophe and just align this. Okay. And then we are going to say current delivery address. And this is going to pop up once the user clicks on update address. Okay. And center this, and then I'm just going to copy and paste the address we already have right here. And then something that I kind of showed at the beginning is I got these cute icons from the Undraw plugin. If you haven't used it, I showed this the other day, but there's a plugin called Undraw. and there's amazing illustrations and you can use them for free on your projects. And what I did was basically search for different theme ideas, I guess. So I'm gonna use these icons later on in my contact screen. But so for this clock, I just typed in time, and then you can see this is the icon I got. So if you click on it, it'll be copied to your clipboard and you can paste it. And so this is what the icon originally was, but I just took away some stuff and made it simple because that was what I was looking for with this. So I have these icons ready, but they're all from Undra and it's free to use, so it's really awesome. So I'm gonna use this car over here just to show that it's the delivery address, and I think it makes it a little bit more fun. And then I'm gonna type new address. And then make a rectangle. And I used a 1.5 border the other day, so I'm gonna continue using that. And then bring down the opacity to 40%, but if I push 4 on my keyboard, it's a keyboard shortcut to bring down that opacity. And then I am going to bring in this component button. And then I'm just gonna write update address. Okay. And then it's kind of close to the edge, but let me see how this fits here. Maybe we can make it a little bit longer. I can bring this up. And I'm gonna hold shift so it doesn't move around the screen. And then maybe I wanna make this button a little bit smaller. And since it's a component, it won't update the other instances that I have. So yay, so let's see how this will look. If we go to prototype mode and select update address, we can do a tap trigger and then overlay. And then the screen thing will come up and we can place it. And it took away the background fill, so I'm gonna go back and fill that in. And then we can do a slide up and then snap, but let me go back and fill this in. Let's see how this looks. Cool, okay. So this is a little easy way to allow the user to update their address. They can make sure that if that's not the correct address, they can type it in and update, and then you can also do like a success screen to let them know that their address was updated. So I feel like this is one way you can do that. And then I'm also going to design a contact help screen. Vlad is saying, why use decimals? Won't that make spacing more annoying? Yeah, sometimes decimals happen and I don't know why. But I just keep them unless I need them to be, like this one has decimals too. It might be because I resized it, but it doesn't really bother me that much, but you're right, it can make it a little bit annoying. But let's move on to the contact help screen. So I'm just gonna duplicate this and then erase everything except the top. And then bring this in. And then I'm also going to bring back that menu that I keep hiding because it's always in the way. There we go. So I'm gonna say that it's on the order button, the order icon is highlighted, and I can easily change the color from my assets panel. And so for this, I'm gonna change this to help. And so this will be where the user will go if they need help. Okay. And then I'm going to bring over these icons that I have ready. And I was thinking of how to design this help screen, and when a user usually goes to the help screen, it can be because they are frustrated about something, and so I wanted to make it seem very friendly, and adding these icons I think helps that. And so I'm gonna turn on the layers and then Oh, before I do that, I forgot I'm gonna have a title. And I saved these components so I could save time. So I'm gonna have the title that says, what do you need help with? And I feel like that's a friendly way of asking if someone needs help. And then right underneath that, I'm gonna start to draw some boxes. And then change the border color to this, and then do the same 1.5. And then let me take away the layout. And so what I'm gonna add first is this icon in the middle. And so I'm gonna have 6 main help categories. And this one is going to be current order. Okay. So I have my character styles saved over here to save some time. And then I'm also gonna bring the opacity of this down to 40% as well. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm gonna turn this into a component by selecting everything and doing Command K. And you can see that it's a component because this diamond is filled in with green. Nemanja saying, what you want is way more friendly. That would be funny if an app said that. I don't know if I would find it very trustworthy, but yeah. Okay, so now since this is a component, I'm going to do a repeat grid, but I wanna turn my layers back on just to make sure it's aligned. And I'm gonna do 10 pixels in the middle and on the top and bottom. Oops. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm gonna turn off my layers and then ungroup the grid. And I'm going to start replacing these, and I'm gonna select this, delete it so that I'm in the component, and then paste this icon, and it kind of is hidden. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna bring this in the middle. And I will work on aligning this, and I don't know if I'll have time to get everything done because these live streams go by way faster than I imagine, but I'll do a few just to show you. And then this car will be the delivery. And oops, it's like disappearing on me. Okay, so this one is not in the component, but we can imagine and pretend that it is in the component. So now that we have these 3, I'll finish these bottom 3 later today and share it on Discord. So let me bring this down. And so we're going to imagine the user wants help with their current order. So I'm just gonna duplicate this and then delete this. And then actually, I want this to auto animate. And so I'm going to ungroup the component because I was trying this earlier and it wouldn't animate if I just used this clock separately because it was in the component. And then if I pasted the whole component and deleted everything, it just looked kind of weird. So I'm just gonna ungroup it, but it still saves it as a component if you wanna use it in the future. And then I'm gonna bring this here, and then I have this that I also made, which is similar to the style I used, I think here. So if you can see your order. So I just used the same style throughout. So we have current order, and then I also save these to save some time. So these are the different options a user can click on if they need help with their current order. And so we are going to assume that it's delivered to the wrong address. So I'm just gonna change this to wrong address. And then since we already created this overlay, I'm just gonna copy what I have here, but I'm going to delete the car because I already have this clock and I don't want too many illustrations, but I guess you could use it. I don't know, it's up to you, whatever you prefer. And then this looks kind of weird because this is all left aligned, and then this is kind of center. So I'm just gonna move these over here, and then I'm gonna bring down this size because I don't want it to like collide with the wrong address. I want the user to see wrong address first and then that second. So I'm just gonna make this a little bit smaller. And so we have the same elements as we did on the overlay and the same button. And then I won't design the success screen, but you can, once you click on this, there can be a success screen. So let's go to prototype mode and see how it would look if the user clicks on the current order button. And we don't want an overlay, but we want it to auto animate. And then we can do snap, and then on this one they will click on wrong address. And then I'm gonna do none, oh wait, yeah, none and 0 seconds so that only the bottom part changes. So let's see how it looks from this screen. Cool, okay. Awesome, let me show that one more time. So the user will click on current order, and then the clock kind of animates and becomes bigger. And then these are the options that they can choose. And then wrong address, they can enter their new address and update address. And then we have the back button in case they don't want to do this. And then let's connect it all together. So if they want to go from contact help over to here, we can drag this button here, and then I'm gonna do a transition because if I were to do auto animate, it does this kind of weird thing, and I can show you really fast. It like jumps the screen. Let's do snap. I really like the snap easing. I think it's my favorite. Okay, so if we do this, you can see it kind of goes up and then lags and then comes down. Nina's saying, I need a crash course on the XD animations. You should check out Howard Pinsky's website. It's letsxd.com. He has amazing resources, videos on all the auto animate stuff. And he also has an auto animate kit. Maybe Tim can post that link. But if you go to Howard Pinsky's Behance page, it should be up there. But his auto animate kit really helped me learn all the auto animate stuff. So yes, okay, so I'm gonna change this to transition and we can see the difference that it makes. So we can go down and then, oh, I think I still have slide up. So I'm gonna do dissolve and we can go here. So see how it transitioned a lot nicer and it didn't kind of lag. So that's why we use the transition on this, and then click on current order, wrong address, and then you can click, I didn't have anywhere to go from this update address, but you can have fun and do a cute little success screen if you want to use some like illustrations from Undraw. You can do that as well, and I'll have this available for you all to use, hopefully in a few hours after I finish my stream. But yeah, let's show all the animations one more time. And then actually I want to show how you guys can post this on Discord. So if you click on this record button, it'll record your screen. And so you can go through the steps. So we have update address and then contact help. And you can kind of go through your steps that you want everyone to see and all the different things. So wrong address, and then this is the end. So I'm gonna click this and it'll save my video. So I'll do XDDCC day 6, save it, and then if you head over to Discord and the design feedback channel, all you have to do is push this plus button, and then this video, whatever video, or if you have your Behance page, if you want to share that, and then you can say something like, hey, let me know what you think. And if you want specific feedback, you can ask for that as well. Let me know what you think of this help experience. And then a smiley face. And then you can upload it, and then it should be there. And then you can view the video, make it bigger, and then you can see all your interactions. So I like watching videos of other people that they post on Discord because you can see how, oh, Anya's saying you can just drag video into Discord. You can? I didn't know that. That's cool. So you can also drag the video, which is even easier. But when you show video, you can let people know exactly the interactions you want to show from your design. So highly encourage that you do that. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of your designs later today in Discord and to see how you guys accomplish this challenge of the help screen, because it can be tough. But thank you to everyone in the chat for joining me. It's been awesome having you here. I'll be back here tomorrow at 11:30 with day 7. And if you stay tuned, Gayatri and Sharif will be up to do some UX on Adobe XD. I'll see you next time. Bye.